Good evening, everybody. It is time for episode 2 of the Obvious Gaming Podcast. It has been a week since our last one, and more people than we thought watched it. We actually got 100 views on one of them, so that's cool, I guess.
That's pretty nifty.
That is pretty cool, I guess, that somebody listened to us.
Yeah, it could be people just making fun of us, but...
That's fine. They're listening.
Yeah, that's all that matters, really.
It is. Well, how's everybody doing? I'm of course, joined by Jacob Alka and Garrett Drake, of course.
Yeah, it's excellent to be back, gotta tell you.
Yes, it is, indeed.
Yeah, I look forward to this every week, seeing these handsome men.
Yeah, I'm just having a good old conversation about video games, something we're all into. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
And the news that revolves around it.
Yep, absolutely. And sharing it with the world. And people probably don't give the slightest crap about our opinions, but we like sharing them with the world. So.
I'm sure somebody will one day.
Maybe one day. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe one day.
If you're with us from now until one day where we are something, and believe me, we will be something. That'll be cool. You can be like, dude, I've been watching them since they were like total idiots on their like first podcast ever, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd be like, you're such a hipster, man. Yeah, right. And be like, no, I'm dead serious. They even responded to my comments back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're all going to have like Gucci shades and stuff because we're going to be like super YouTube famous. We're like driving Ferraris and stuff. Yeah. And we're not going to respond to comments anymore.
Get 1,000 subscribers and become YouTube famous.
We're going to be like leaving Whole Foods with like our third wife. And they're going to be like, Preston Pugh, when's your next podcast come out? I'd be like, dude, just go away, dude. I'm just trying to buy my groceries, and you
get out of my face.
Yeah, you look drugged. You look drugged out, and you've been in rehab like 8 different times just because we just like talking about video games, and it took over your life.
That's the dream.
That is the dream, right there.
That's the dream right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
Anyways,
let's get to the video games. What we play. I thought we would starting off every week now, just kind of having a casual, good old conversation about if we did anything relatively cool at all in the world of video games. Anybody do anything interesting?
I beat The Order this week. Yeah,
nice.
I really liked the ending.
Cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, no spoilers here.
But... Yeah, no spoilers, but definitely set up for a sequel.
Yeah,
which I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, I'm super pumped for that.
And I guess that makes all 3 of us have now finished The Order,
yep.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. And I can see in certain parts after finishing it why people dislike certain things that they said they disliked. I could totally understand. And like you said last week about how you'd be between like a 6 and a 7, I'd probably give it this same exact rating.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7.
Yeah, overall, I enjoyed it a lot, and I think both of you have platinumed it, and I've tried to platinum it. I was telling
you platinumed it too?
Nice. I was telling Jacob, I've gotten every single trophy except for the newspaper trophy, which is the easiest trophy in the game.
And that was like the first like collectible one I got.
Yeah. I've been through 3 different walkthrough videos. They're all identical, and I've been through the campaign at all the checkpoints to get all the newspapers like 4 different times, and I know I've gotten every single one, and it still hasn't given me that last trophy. And if it never gives me that last trophy, I will probably lose my mind. It'll drive me insane forever because I have to have that
just
trophy.
like just one that's
it's probably one that you think you got. And
yeah.
Just assume that you had it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you went over every single one?
Yeah, I swear on my life, like I would bet my life on it that I have. I mean, one of these days when I have nothing better to do, I will get on there and try it one last time.
Yeah.
But I would just, as of right now, it's a little concerning.
Because you can skip between the chapters and stuff.
You can just do it on easy too.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Quick. Okay. Yeah, I would just start from beginning to end, and unless you are unless you're just like 100% sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I did. I jumped between chapters and was like, I think I had this one, but it worked out like thankfully. It was like the third like one I went to, and it was.
I even looked up guides on YouTube like to see how to do like the black site stuff and. Like, just to get all the trophies, like the best locations to do it all.
The grenade one?
You can just throw up your own grenade.
You can throw your own grenade,
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I just threw it in the air and hit black site and boop, trophy.
I went to the mission on the bridge where you're like the one-man army mission, and all those guys attacking you, and it was so funny because I'm like, man, I just need one of these guys to throw a grenade, and I was expecting like a guy from cover to like toss a grenade, and I was just be like, pew! But I walked around a corner, and literally a guy was like, there he is! He's like an inch from my face, and I'm just like slow-mo, like it's like boom, like blows up in my face. It was pretty intense, but I got the trophy, and it was cool.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Cool. I didn't play anything.
Not a thing.
This week?
I don't think so. I did I played Destiny on Tuesday for the reset.
Yeah.
And I got energies at the Nightfall.
Oh yeah.
I actually got the last word, which is like one of the few exotics I've gotten, so
nice.
That's cool. You also got a Hawk Moon, wasn't it, from a legendary Ingram?
Yeah, from a legendary.
And you even joked about it when you got, you're like, watch this be the Hawk Moon. Yeah. What a joke. Oh my
Actually,
gosh.
he said that.
Yeah.
You like, when you went to the Crypt Tark, it was just like, I was like, muffled. And then he like, I was like, oh my god. 10 minutes.
I like had to do a lap around my house just to realize what had happened.
And go throw up.
It's like the gun I wanted more than anything. I finally got it, which was amazing.
Nice.
Good times.
Yep. I got Majora's Mask on the 3DS, and it really hurts to play with my hand.
Yeah.
And I don't want to play that game like in pain because I'm like halfway through and like there's 4 dungeons and I've done 2 of them. I haven't done, there's like so many side quests in that game, but I really, really want to enjoy that game like without being in any pain whatsoever. So I'm gonna save that one for when I'm completely healed and stuff.
Good call.
I pre-ordered a Bloodborne.
Nice.
I haven't decided yet if I want the collector's edition yet.
What comes with that?
I don't know. They asked me if I wanted it, and I was just in a hurry. I was like leaving work, and I was like, oh, maybe. But I know if anybody watches, me and Garrett, hopefully Jacob, depending on if you work or something, are going to stay up to midnight when Bloodborne is released and just release like the first hour or first 30 minutes of the character creation or something like that. If you're interested at all, we're probably going to start doing that with all these new games coming out. Just give first impressions on them and stuff. Do some gameplay of them. I don't know if we'll ever do like a full-on playthrough.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe if there's ever a point where like enough people care, then absolutely.
Maybe for like a newer game.
Yeah.
Definitely not something that's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Like, dude, let's go play like Call of Duty Ghost, like play through the campaign. That'd be so tight.
That. Dude, that'd
be so sick.
Then we can get our reviews on all the maps.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so tight.
Yeah. Like 30-minute video for every map.
And give like a professional tutorial of like how to properly drop shot. Like that is so sick.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Oh, and 360 no scope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what people really are here for.
Yeah, they are.
That's what the internet exists for.
MLG for life.
But yeah, we'll start doing that with all these new games, especially scary games, because Jacob is absolutely hilarious playing scary games.
You know what we do? I know it already came out and it's like old news, but it would be so funny just do a quick playthrough of Jacob playing PT, just like him in a dark room.
No.
That'd be so funny.
No.
Yeah. That game really. I beat that game and it really messed with me playing it again because my girlfriend Lindsay, she came and over one night and I was telling her about how scary this game was, and I already knew what was going to happen and stuff, but I know that like so many random things can happen that I was still petrified playing it the second time. So that game is gonna New Silent Hills is gonna scare the crap out of people.
Yeah, that's funny. I was basically like obviously playable trailer, and I still have that image burned in my head of coming around the corner that one time and just like that woman monster ghost thing just like hanging in the hallway, and I was just like, that's still burned into my mind. So
that is.
If that's just a taste of what's to come, then we're in store for quite a thrill ride.
I downloaded the game and haven't touched it.
Nice.
I refuse to play it.
Dude, when Zach sat here and watched me, hopefully, we've talked about Zach a few times already. Hopefully Zach will be on the show soon. He's super busy with work all the time. And unfortunately, the only day we can shoot our videos is on Sunday, which is his busiest day at work. But one of these days he'll be on here. He was hilarious when we played PT because he literally wouldn't even look at the screen. Because he's the kind of guy, like, if he sees it, he'll never forget it. So I thought that was hilarious. But
I had to get my sister to come watch me.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. Because I'm such a baby. Such a baby.
You and I had to play Outlast, like, literally back to back in the same room when we played it.
That game was scary.
It was.
That game was fun. I liked it. Then again, it was like, when it came out, it was like the only game on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, we're like, dude, sick!
Yeah, new game!
Yeah.
And we're like, playing it.
It was one of those games where I felt like I got a workout because I would sweat and just be like clenched up the entire time. Like,
yeah. No, I agree. All right, well, this week to get into some topics, nothing like really ginormous happens. There's like kind of little things that happens that that matter. So I don't think we're gonna have like a giant topics. There's maybe like one or two that we'll probably talk about for like 15-20 minutes. But I have my list here. We're just gonna start from the top and just work our way down, see how long everything how long.
Top Gun from the top.
Top Gun from the top.
Yeah. But yeah, let's start out with Dying Light. I'm gonna pull that here up on my phone for some more information. But Jacob, you actually haven't heard about this when I mentioned it at first.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Dying Light has a collector's edition coming out, which I find kind of weird because the game has been out.
Yeah.
Okay. However, this collector's edition costs $380,000.
What?
Yeah. Okay, I have a list of everything that comes with it. It comes with a custom-built Dying Light zombie home by Tiger Log Cabins.
Like a literal home.
But it's a log.
It's like a literal home.
Like
it's
a house.
Zombie, I have a picture right here. A zombie-proof shelter.
Wow.
Dude, we'll have to see if we can throw up this image in the actual podcast because that's like... Oh, you talking about like in the game you get this home?
No, it's a real home.
Like a...
What?
Yeah, it's a real log cabin.
Okay.
It also comes with a round trip to the developer's place.
Just like hang out.
Yeah, and you can play the game with
them.
them. Apparently, you can play in a rigged match of the game, the multiplayer.
It's actually pretty.
I didn't know there was like co-op. Is that the only multiplayer in the game?
Yeah, you can like invade somebody's world as like a super scary zombie that can like Spider-Man. He has like these tentacles he throws out,
like Venom, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks fun. It comes with 2 Razer headphones. Zombie.
Why 2?
I don't know. Oh, it gets better. It comes with 4 copies of the game.
What?
Yeah, I guess if you're spending $380,000, you might as well get a few copies of the game to share around. Yeah, when I buy it, I'll let you guys have a copy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
With all that sweet YouTube cash we're gonna make off our 10 views.
Oh yeah. Also, zombie survival parkour lessons.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Real parkour lessons.
Yeah.
Okay.
A human-sized figurine of one of the zombies.
That'd be
Human-sized.
terrifying.
Oh,
Imagine you forget
human-sized?
you have that in like the corner of your room and you come home one night and like the lights are off in the house and it's just like standing there. I would
That'd be fun
literally
to mess
have a
around
heart
with.
attack.
Yeah, I've had a vacuum cleaner in my room that scared the crap out of me.
Dude, my sister, when the original Twilight movie came out, had a cardboard cutout of Edward Cullen, and it was the scariest thing because it was like 6 feet tall, and we'd have it in the corner of one of our rooms upstairs. And every time I would walk up there, I swear, like I thought I was at the end of my life. Like it scared me to death. Like just that silhouette standing there.
Man.
I can't imagine having that thing in my room.
That thing is pretty freaky. It's like the night version, not just a normal zombie. It's the thing with like the predator mouth and everything.
My goodness.
And
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah. Last but not least, your face in the game.
Like as like a character,
full rendered face. As a night hunter.
Dude, I would pay an extra like $100 per game if they could put my face in it every time as like
Would
the main
you really?
character. I seriously would.
$100.
If it was picture this. What if it's like I'm trying to think of a really good game this would be good for, like maybe GTA or especially like a third person game. Like imagine if like you can create your character like Bloodborne, for example. They're like for an extra $100 we will render your face like detail for detail. Obviously that's like impossible because like what if every single person on Earth is like, we want this done? That'll take like 800 years to do.
Oh yeah.
But that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like a big deal to do that. I think they have to like do your face. I know that in Rise of the Tomb Raider they have this new technology where they like paint your face. With
I was reading about that.
Yeah.
Aren't there some games like you can use the Kinect on Xbox where it like render your face, but you basically look like the guy from the Goonies?
Look up some YouTube videos of like how that it just makes like the scariest thing.
Yeah, you look like Shrek basically.
You can't look as scary as the Unity faces though. Assassin's Creed Unity.
That is some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah,
those are terrifying.
The eyes would load in before the face.
Yeah, just the teeth and the eyes. Just like, I love you, Elise.
But yeah, that is what you get for $385,000. Which
I feel like that's an
way more. You could do way more.
Wait, I feel like that's primarily the cost of the house. Probably.
I
Did you say 1,000 or 100?
$385,000.
That is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh!
Now I feel like
you'd have to be a massive.
I feel like they
zombie
made
fan
this
to do that.
just to be funny, and they're like, nobody's ever gonna buy this.
I bet one person will.
I don't know. You got to be a diehard Dynamite.
I think if they're serious, there'll be a few people that do it for sure.
Really?
I think there will be someone who just wants to blow money.
Someone who wants to meet the developers.
I hope they keep up. I hope they like keep it up to date if anybody buys it, because I just want to know if somebody actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
I know Saints Row 4 had a $1 million collector's edition, like called because you were the president in that game. It was like I think it was called the presidential something, but it was like $1 million.
Can you imagine spending $1 million for a video game?
I don't think anybody would. I don't think anybody. I
wonder if anyone did buy that though, or was it just a joke?
So. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if all these things are jokes. I tell you one thing: if I had $385,000 to spend, I wouldn't buy a Dying Light collector's edition.
Yeah, what the heck, dude? There's so many better things. I
wouldn't buy like a Fallout collector's edition for that much money.
No. I'm trying to think of
if I was like a billionaire and it came with like your own vault or something.
Oh yeah, that's a different story. Like a different vault. What's something else that could come cool with that? Like real power armor. Or like a display case of power armor. Even if it's not real, that'd be so cool.
I want to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the Master Chief helmet that came out with the Halo 3 Legendary Edition. Everyone's like, dude, no way! And you get in, it's just like the size of like a football.
And it has like a little slit.
So and you can't put it on. Oh, man.
Yeah. That'd be really cool if more collector's editions like went out of their way, kind of like Call of Duty. They have cool collector's editions. I've never gotten one of the big ones, but one came with night vision goggles one time, didn't it? One came with like a little RC car. One came with they come with cool stuff.
Ghost came with a camera.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how good.
Like a physical like camera.
Yeah, like a camera you can like film anything.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
No.
Oh.
No, I got the
limited edition.
There was like 2 collector's editions. I got the cheaper one.
What came with that again?
Like I think like a dog tag and like an armband.
Wow. Like that. It's called the parachute cord band or something like that.
Didn't your uncle buy you a Call of Duty Ghost T-shirt or something?
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. I wore it to sleep for a long time.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a comfy shirt.
Yeah.
Very comfy shirt. Never wore it in public though.
Yeah.
Just because
I would rock like a Call of Duty like Modern Warfare 1 T-shirt.
No offense to him because I really like that shirt. It's super comfy, but just I would never wear a Call of Duty shirt in public.
Yeah. There's something about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate to say it.
I don't know. I shouldn't even say that. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. Anywho,
I like Call of Duty, but not enough to put it on my chest.
Exactly. I'm especially now. Even when Ghost came out, I was just like, I've just ever since Modern Warfare or Black Ops 2 was over, I'm kind of just I'm super pumped for if I know all the rumors are about World at War 2. If that is real, I'm super pumped for that because I definitely want to go back into that setting.
I've been making jokes about like they just can't kick the like futuristic habit they have the last few games where it's going to be like World at War 2 where they're going to like rip off Wolfenstein where it's like an alternate universe where the Nazis won but it's like World at War but we still have like they like take the thruster packs and stuff from Advanced Warfare but it's like in a World War 2 setting. That would just be the worst thing
has
ever.
Like a little engine on your
back
mean
with
steam
exosuit?
Yeah, exosuit. Sorry, guys. I'm not a pro no-scoper like Jacob is here.
I haven't played that game since the week it came out.
Really?
I haven't played.
I remember you and me played like 3 matches and that was it.
Yeah, I haven't played since like November.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think
infuriating.
That would be super refreshing if World at War is just like super simple like the original one was. That'd be awesome.
Well, besides that, something that probably the most interesting thing to me this week is which all y'all know about is Batman getting its rated M rating.
Oh yeah.
Which is really interesting because I don't even know what that means. Like, is it? I'm assuming it means that I actually have some quotes from the guys behind this that they said, if I can find it, guys.
First of all, before we even dive into this, I just want to say, when I first heard that it got an M rating, I thought that was so cool. Like, that is awesome, because it's like the first, in my memory, the first superhero game that's gotten an M rating, which is so cool. And this will be like the first, other than comics, I mean, I know the comics are usually a little more brutal.
Yeah, there's some like dark comics and like fanfics and stuff.
Yeah, like recently I read both The Killing Joke and Death in the Family from Batman, and those were pretty intense for sure. But there's never been like a movie or game that intense, but I'm assuming that's probably the direction the story will go in. Like the quotes you said you're going to read, they said, you have them here, don't you?
I'm not blind to the fact that the M rating does mean some fans will miss out. This is regarding into the okay, let me get a better quote for this situation. We're not including gratuitous blood or swearing. We want to deliver a true end with no compromises, and it takes us to some dark places.
Yeah.
So From the way that seems, of course, I think this is pretty funny. I heard somebody say that this is like the only rated M game where you're never killing anybody. Yeah. So
that's pretty impressive if you think about it. It's got to be a really intense story to get an M rating.
So if it's the story alone, that's gonna. I mean, if he's saying that there's no gratuitous violence or anything like that, there only leaves one thing for it to be Batman sex scene. Yeah. Sexy Batman.
Sexy Batman.
No, it'll definitely be Scarecrow. The villains are gonna be like killing people and stuff. Probably Arkham Knight is gonna like break some people's necks or something like that. What would be cool is if you controlled Arkham Knight and had to do all that stuff.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe.
I'm definitely. I know you've played the Batman games, haven't you?
Yeah, I've played.
Yeah, I'm so thrilled for the next one, dude. I love those games. I stand by it when I say. I mean, there's a lot of games I could call my favorite games, but probably my favorite game of all time is Arkham City. I absolutely love that game.
Time?
Of all time, easily, because I played through that game.
It's a great game.
I think like 4.5 times. So like the 5th time around, I didn't finish it because I think Origins came out after that, and even Origins like was hard for me to finish because I was like obsessed with Arkham City right before it came out. But
Arkham City is the superior game.
Oh, absolutely,
sure.
Yeah. And just being such a huge Batman fan, like obviously when the game came out, they're like, "You are truly Batman in this game," and that is the absolute truth. I mean, I don't know what it is about that game, but they just like hit the nail on the head so perfectly.
I think for me, it's the fight scenes and like the fights, like they're so well drawn out, you know.
Yeah,
and they're so fun.
And I love how just like dark and like eerie the world is, and I love how both games, and I'm assuming Arkham Knight is the same. They all take place in one whole night, which I think is cool instead of it being over like a long period of time. I think that's so cool. It's just like one night of just like absolute insanity that you're going through, and you like experience all the different villains and like all their different personalities and all the different things you do, and like from start to finish. I mean, I don't remember everything from Arkham Asylum, but both Asylum and City were awesome from start to finish, and I love those games. So it just gets me even more pumped that the next one's obviously going to be cool, and the fact that it's rated M gets you even more interested in it. Like, holy crap, what's going to go down?
Yeah, boss battles are awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's one thing Batman has like better than any other superhero. Like
the villains.
Yeah, just the villains.
Yeah, it's like every villain is like. Or every main. I mean, I know there are some like really obscure villains like Calendar Man and stuff, but like I know there were some in like the Adam West series that were really freaking weird. I'm not remembering the names correctly, but the main villains: Penguin, Poison Ivy, Joker, Two-Face. I mean, what other superhero can you really like have a list of villains that are all so cool?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
for sure.
Yeah, and it's just in Batman. I mean, it's not even in like the DC universe. It is just like in Gotham City. There are so many freaking cool villains.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Including like, not only does he have the coolest, but he a list of the coolest ones, but he has like the coolest because Joker is just so cool.
Everyone loves Joker.
Oh yeah, he's just can't go wrong with him. Which
do you guys think he'll be? Even if it's like the slightest cameo ever, do you think he'll be in Arkham Knight?
I don't know. Should we do a spoiler? This is a spoiler. If you haven't played Arkham City,
you should have
played it by now. Joker's dead.
Like it shows him literally dying. Well, you think he's dying, but
I think he's.
You know what I literally just thought of the other day? Like literally just today, because I knew we'd be talking about this today.
What?
I was thinking. Remember, he died right next to the Lazarus pit, like laying right next to it.
They brought him out though.
That's true.
Batman brought him out and laid him on.
That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. He's pretty much as like as dead as you can get.
Because even Harley Quinn's revenge, she was pissed off and everything, and I don't know.
I think he's gonna be alive.
I don't
know why. I just have a.
I think it'd be cooler if they stuck to their guns and he kept them dead.
I do too. Yeah. If he is the Arkham Knight, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
I don't think
that is
such
stupid. A cop out.
Yeah, they're not that stupid.
I hope not.
I don't.
What if he's like? What if the Arkham Knight's just like maybe a robot? Just bear with me, like, and Joker created him somehow. Like that'd be weird.
I don't feel like Joker's that smart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'd help with Mr. Freeze. I don't know.
I love Mr. Freeze in Arkham City. I hope they bring him back for something.
Yeah,
Batman, help me find Nora.
He turns on you. You didn't play the DLC, did you?
No, but it was so cool in Origins. I watched it, and that was like my dream. Like, because you start out as Bruce Wayne at like a house party at his mansion. And you
really?
Like go through Wayne Manor and like into the Batcave and like change into your suit and like kick everyone's asses. It was so cool.
Just all the party guests, just knocking them out.
All the guys that like bust in. But I thought that was so cool how like you're like walking through Wayne Manor, and Alfred's like, "Sir, you must get to the Batcave and put on your suit and kicketh thy asseth." Basically, I just thought that was cool. Awesome. You start out as Bruce Wayne in his mansion.
That is really cool. That is really cool. Yeah, those are. I know they said that the Arkham Knight is a brand new character. Mm-hmm. Like I've heard of them interviewing.
And DC like gave him permission to make a brand new character.
Yeah, they're actually making a comic book with him in it.
Is it coming out before the game?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I don't want to read it though.
Yeah,
I'd like to read it after the game.
Yeah,
maybe. But people were concerned. Like, is this going to restrict a large chunk of the Batman audience from being able to play this game due to its M rating?
Honestly, I don't think it will. Jacob knows from experience working at GameStop. I mean, I don't work there usually at all anymore. But when I was working there like every day of the week, there were kids coming in there buying like GTA 5 and the new Call of Duties. I think you can get away with more because it really is just an M for like violence and stuff. I mean, there's kids coming in, I swear to you, are like 9 and 10, and their dads are buying them like GTA 5 and stuff. So I'm like, okay, and it's always that awkward question. I'm like, sir, are you okay with mature content? And they're like, yeah, I don't care. It's like, all right. Especially when a mom is like, I'm like, you okay with the mature content? They're like, what's in it? I'm like, blood, gore, or like strong sexual content, use of drugs. It's like GTA's rated M for like every single thing on the list. And I read this off to him, and like a professional manner just smile at him like, yes, that is fine for my 2-year-old.
Especially with a Batman name on it, they'll be like, it's Batman. Why is it rated M? It's Batman. I mean, come on.
Some of the more stricter parents will obviously say no, but I don't know.
My parents would have said no.
So would mine.
So would have mine. Yeah. Different generation, I guess.
Yeah. I guess for those kids, it sucks.
Yeah,
sucks for you.
I told you when me and Zach went to my aunt's house to Disney World last year, the first thing we did, we walked into my cousin's room, who's I think he's 13 now, but he was 12 at the time, and him and his friend, you know how people make jokes like, this 12-year-old just kicked my ass on Call of Duty. Well, he was literally 12 playing GTA 5, and I thought that was so funny. And of course, they were like running over hookers and stuff, but stuff we do when we're like 21 years old. Yeah. But I thought that was so funny how he was a literal 12-year-old playing GTA 5, but...
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's gonna, like we said, it's gonna affect a few kids. Mm-hmm. Sucks.
I think ultimately the people that are gonna enjoy it the most are not only like hardcore Batman fans, but people that have been with the series since the beginning, regardless. So I think it's gonna do great regardless.
Yeah, I don't think it.
I think the M rating might even intrigue people that haven't even played the other two, don't want to buy it, because who's ever heard of like an M rated like Batman like depiction before? So.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you think they'd ever make a rated R Batman movie.
I doubt it. In today's world, I doubt it. But I could see, like, I'm pretty sure there's probably a fan film out there that's, like, really intense, like, R-rated Batman.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some on YouTube. There's a really, really, like, nicely made one that was pretty graphic.
I think you ended up sending that to me. Too. I remember that,
It had, like, Poison Ivy in it, and she was, like, super sexy.
Yeah, super suggestive.
Super sexy time with Robin or something like that.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know about that, because I think in the universe we are now, in the DC Universe movies, it's totally PG-13.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Based on the Man of Steel movie.
Which I'm certainly excited for. That's looking cool.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Aquaman that came out. He looks cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of people in that movie.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he said he doesn't want to. In a quote here, he says, "We love the story. We don't want to jeopardize the story." Mm-hmm. So obviously, it's very tied to the rating with all the. It's going to be intense.
Yeah, that's awesome. Especially in the movie world nowadays, they'd be like, oh, we need to tone it down. We need to make every penny we can. But that is so awesome that the developers are like sticking to their guns and be like, you know what? Like if it sacrifices a few $1 million, I don't know if it'd be $1 million, but if it sacrifices money just for the sake of the story, then like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because most people nowadays would just like back down and be like, oh, we need to make more money. Exactly. Yeah. That is the biggest...
They shot themselves in the foot with that one though. They did. Because nobody went and saw that one.
Yeah, that was just so disappointing. But
that's what's funny is I saw the trailer for the Expendables. Was it 3?
Yeah.
And it said PG-13, and I was instantly like, no thank you.
Yeah. And it was not good. I went and saw it. It was not good.
That's like the entire thing is like for it to be intense. Batman is already intense at teen, so cranking up that dial, I'm even more like,
that's so cool.
I'm pumped.
I'm very pumped.
I'm very excited for that.
Oh yeah.
Anything you'd like to add?
No, I'm just really glad the developers are sticking with their guns and making this story how they want to make it. And I like how they're not letting the ratings affect their storytelling.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.